Banks don't fear people with no money. They fear people with just enough. And that line sits around $20,000. Below it, you're predictable. Above it, you become dangerous. Not because you're rich, but because you stop panicking. And once you understand why $20,000 quietly changes the rules, you'll also understand why the system works so hard to keep most people below it. The real problem isn't poverty. Most people think financial stress comes from big disasters. It doesn't. It comes from small decisions that never stop. Every grocery trip requires math. Every bill creates a calculation. Every purchase feels like it's borrowing from something else. You're not bad with money. You're forced to think about money constantly. That's life below the $20,000 line. Not broke, not secure, just permanently tense. And that tension is expensive, mentally and financially. Because when your brain is always calculating, you default to speed instead of strategy. And speed is profitable, just not for you. Why stress is the business model. When savings are low, life becomes reactive. A car repair isn't a problem to solve. It's a crisis to survive. A medical bill isn't inconvenient. It's a threat. And in that state, people don't negotiate. They accept. They accept overdraft fees. They accept bad interest rates. They accept short-term credit with long-term consequences. Banks don't need you to fail. They just need you to stay slightly unstable. That middle zone, not broke, not safe, is where profit is maximized. What actually changes at $20,000? Around $20,000, something quiet but powerful happens. For most people, that's 4 to 6 months of expenses. Now let's make that real. Imagine your car breaks down tomorrow. Below $20,000, you panic. You swipe a card, accept the loan, or delay the fix. Above $20,000, you pause. You compare options. You decide. Same event, different outcome. Or imagine a job loss. Below the line, every day feels like a countdown. Above it, you buy time. And time is leverage. This is where banks start losing money on you, not all at once, but quietly. The fees you stop paying. First, maintenance fees. That $5 monthly fee isn't random. It's not a punishment. It's a tax on low balances. That's $60 per year, every year, paid by people living closest to the edge. Once your balance grows, that fee disappears automatically. No loyalty required, no negotiation. From the bank's side, that's lost income. They didn't improve their service. You just stopped being stressed. How your money is used against you. Next, interest rates. Most low-balance savings accounts earn between 0.01 and 0.05% APY. $10,000 might earn you $1 per year. Meanwhile, the bank lends or invests that same money at many times that rate. This works only because your balance is small. Once you approach higher thresholds, better rates become available. And now the bank has to share. Cheap money becomes expensive money. Bundles, ties, and leverage. Low-balance customers are pushed into bundles. Link this account. Use this card. Open this product. Each one adds another place where fees can exist. People accept this because they're trying to stop the bleeding. But when your savings stands on its own, you don't need the bundle. And without bundles, banks lose control points. Less friction for you. Less profit for them. The biggest loss: urgency. Here's the part most people miss. At $20,000, urgency disappears. You stop overdrafting. You stop panic borrowing. You stop accepting bad terms for speed. And every calm decision is a decision that doesn't generate fees or interest. Banks profit from urgency. Calm is expensive for them. Below the line, you're predictable. Above it, you're selective. That's the real shift. How to actually cross the line. Getting to $20,000 isn't magic. It's math, plus consistency. Automate your savings. Treat it like a non-negotiable bill. And about $385 per week, or $16 to $67 per month, gets you there in a year. Increase income where possible. Side work. Freelancing. Selling unused items. Cut expenses with intention, not punishment. And handle debt carefully. Build a small emergency buffer first, then eliminate high-interest balances. Momentum matters more than perfection. What $20,000 really buys you? $20,000 doesn't buy luxury. It buys leverage. You can say no to bad shifts, no to bad jobs, no to bad deals. You negotiate differently because you don't need an immediate yes. Walking away becomes possible, and that's power. Because power is the ability to choose without fear. Banks profit from stress, urgency, and low balances. Cross $20,000, and that leverage quietly disappears. You're not rich yet, but you're no longer trapped. And that's where real financial control begins.